All right, welcome back to a very, very special edition of the Onebar Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and it is time. Lupagus, I'll give you the honors.
It's time for the 2020 Onebar Lupagus show Viking Awards, also known as the OALIES.
OALIES, also known as that, as about 5 minutes ago. It is the OALIE Awards. We're going to be handing out fantastic, prestigious awards for these Minnesota Vikings. Players Who Shit the Bed Award, Back to the Future Award, What the Fuck Moment Award. We got tons of them.
Oh, we got tons of them. Don't forget the Would Rather Have My Mom Out There award.
Yeah, and I would. So there's no easy way to do this except to hop balls deep right into this bad boy.
That's all we can do. We're gonna start off with a pretty big one, pretty big award. We're not gonna fuck around here. Defensive Rookie of the Year. You got the envelope?
We don't have envelopes. Budget did not allow for that.
Are you serious? We need to get some more ads or something.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, let's be honest. This probably came down to, I guess, 2.5 players. Dantzler, Gladney, and Wanham.
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, you can maybe make a case for Blake Lynch, but no. I'm going to go ahead and do the honors here.
They're all yours.
And the OALIE goes to Cameron Dantzler, cornerback, Minnesota Vikings.
Well deserved. Cameron Dantzler exceeded expectations. 2 interceptions as a rookie. Gave us a lot of hope. And, you know, people are not being very nice to Mr. Gladney as far as just his PFF rating and everything. He played pretty damn well too, but Gladney was the sexier pick as a rookie.
This was close, really. I mean, Gladney has ups and downs in coverage, but the guy had 81 tackles. The only knock on Cam Dantzler is the fact he was hurt so much. 2 interceptions, you said. I think he had 40-something tackles. He just missed a lot of games. If he would have been there all 16 games, he would have been right up there with Gladney in terms of tackles. The way he progressed, how quick he progressed was super impressive. And that's why Cameron Dantzler took home his first OALIE.
Well done. You know, we're going to have to mail it to him. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here to accept.
He could not be here.
All right, let's go to the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. This one isn't even fun. Let's just hand it out. Justin Jefferson, not even close. And really, he should be Offensive Rookie of the Year when it comes to the whole damn NFL. I don't care what Justin Herbert did. Congratulations, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I feel like we said enough. This kid is special. He is the future Vikings #1 wide receiver, probably starting as soon as next year. He can beat you in so many ways. He's already a polished route runner. And damn it, this was just the easiest. This was the easiest decision since Titanic won the Oscar for Best Picture.
Wow. All right. Well, let's get into some more heavy hitters before we get into the Who Shit the Bed award. Offensive Player of the Year. Another, you know, I won't say it's as easy because we did have some big boys on offense, but it's pretty easy. So I'll give you the honors. What?
Would you say I'm easy?
Yes. Wait, you're the easiest person I know.
God. Wow. Am I opening this one up?
Grip and rip.
And the oldie goes to Dalvin Cook, running back, Minnesota Vikings.
Good job, Dally. I mean, Justin Jefferson, he probably deserves a little bit of talk here, but Dalvin Cook, top 2 running back in the league, no doubt about it. Fantastic. Unfortunately, missed the last game, but his stats, eye-popping. He owned us.
Well, he have a stretch there in the middle of the season where he ran for like 600 yards in 3 games. It was insane. The pace he was on. Yeah, he missed part of the Seahawks game. He was out the Falcons game. He missed the last game. But damn it, Dalvin Cook, holy shit. What this guy can do, it makes every Vikings fan just throbbing thinking about 2021.
Hell yeah, Dalvin Cook, best in the biz. Can't wait for next year. Let's hop over to the other side of the ball. Defensive Player of the Year. And I think we might have a little disagreement here.
Let's open up the envelope. Oh my God, we have a tie.
I don't like ties.
Eric Kendricks and Harrison Smith.
Yeah, and let's be clear. You picked Kendricks. I picked Harrison Smith. I think there's a good argument to be made for both. We'll let commenters please hit us up down below. Who do you think the defensive defensive player of the year is? You want to misstate your case?
Well, yeah, and here's my case. I had a snot bubble, wouldn't go down. When Eric Kendricks went out, the Vikings defense went from bad to completely shit.
You just won the award for the grossest person in the world.
I couldn't swallow. the Vikings defense wasn't great, but at least they were kind of holding their own. They hung around. When Eric Kendricks went out, this defense was just, the run went from bad to just garbage. They're giving up huge points a game. Can't even stop the Chicago Bears offensive juggernaut. So Kendricks, just by being out, showed how important he is to this team, how good he is, and how much he's needed. So with him being out, I think this is a no-brainer. I think it's Eric Kendricks.
All right. Like I said, that's a good argument, but really, I mean, you could say that for Harrison Smith if he was out for 4-5 games. I mean, that young secondary, Anthony Harris having a horseshit year. The thought of Harrison Smith not being out there would have been 10 times worse. And the hitman showed up once again, like he always does. The guy has missed probably 5 games in the last 8 years, 5 interceptions, half a sack, all over the place. Easy for me. Easy.
Well, and the problem with me was, I mean, Smith, how many times did Zim send him in on blitzes, trying to get him there? He could never hit home.
Can't do it
even
all.
with him in the lineup, we gave up 52 points to the Saints. So to me, Harrison Smith, yeah, he had a good year on paper, but I don't know. Felt like he wasn't having a normal Harrison Smith year to me.
We gave up some big boy points when Kendricks was in there too.
Well,
agree to disagree.
Yeah,
the real winner is both of them because they both get an award.
They both get an Olie to take home, put on their mantle.
Hell yes, let's do it. Let's go to the player who shit the bed award. Which player just completely, repeatedly shit their bed every night?
Do you remember the last time you shit the bed?
I've never shit the bed. Surprisingly.
I mean, when you were little?
Wow, I'm sure.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I haven't shit the bed either. But
not that I can remember. Let's put it that way.
All right. The player who shit the bed. I mean, were the expectations high for this guy? What are the parameters here? That's all I want to know.
Just shit the bed. Expectations aside, he just was a player that was out there and shit the bed.
Yeah, and I don't think this guy had, I mean, he was signed pretty cheap. We hoped he would be better. We hoped he would be good. He shit the bed. The Olie goes to kicker Dan Bailey, Minnesota Vikings.
Shit the bed. He shit the bed. Had a good season last year. Damn, I mean, last year, wasn't he like special teams player of the month, like every other month? This year, fact is, he shit the bed. We don't need to talk about it. Everybody saw him. Shit the bed. Congratulations. And I hope you put your Olie on your mantle like everybody else.
I don't know if he even has a mantle.
Yes, he does. Dan Bailey's done very well in this league. Next up, let's go to a little bit more of a uplifting award. The player who shocked us award.
Ooh.
I got this one.
You got graphics for this one? No?
Player who shocked us award. The Olie goes to Riley frickin' Reef. What a season. What a season. Anything I ever said bad about Riley Reef, I take back. I love you.
Yeah, this guy was this close from getting flat out cut. He agreed to a restructure, and damn it, he came to play. This guy was the best offensive lineman the Vikings had this year, no doubt about it. I don't have his stats in front of me. Did he even allow a sack? I don't know, but I know he was freaking awesome, and he played so well this year. You might actually think about paying him to come back for 21.
Yeah, he's set to make a lot of money next year, and damn it, I don't see how they can not give it to him. Yeah, great year. 1 sack, 1 penalty. Didn't get injured. Hot shit. Last COVID list last game. Don't count.
Don't count. I hope he's better. Hope he puts some mental in on his chest.
Something tells me he's already out there practicing for next year. That's how good Riley Reef is. Congratulations, Riley Reef. Moving on. What's next up on the list?
Would rather have my mom out there award. And let's just be, it's my mom, it's your mom, it's anybody watching's mom. I'd rather have your mom, my mom out there than this player award.
That's Dakota Dozier. Dakota Dozier takes her home. Whether your mother's petite, large, athletic, doesn't matter. We still want her out there other than Dakota Dozier.
Absolutely. I don't care what she looks like. Don't care what she smells like. Dozier, he's just bad at football, and it showed. But you know what? The Vikings just kept rolling him out there. Even when my mom was waiting in the wings, ready to go.
Yeah, I don't blame
Great
him for
point
that.
guard.
I mean, if they want to keep putting him out there, why not? I mean, it looks like he was having fun. He was sacking our quarterback. He was having a blast. And, you know, people might be wondering, why didn't we give the player that shit the bed to Dakota Dozier? That doesn't make sense. Dakota Dozier's never been good. He's shit the bed every year.
Yeah, we never had any hopes for him, really. Though I do think we thought he earned his spot, but that should have been taken away like game 2.
All right. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you for coming. He's actually in the audience. We can see him. Let's go.
You don't need to come
the
up here,
next
Dakota.
Get your
He's
award,
actually
get
going
out
the
of
other
here.
way.
All right, let's go to the best moment of the season. This, thinking back, we probably should have left this more towards the end of the award ceremony, but it doesn't matter.
Never.
We've already said it.
Never showed
Best
weak.
moment of the season award, and I'm gonna let you take this one.
I think this might have been our midseason award winner as well, but it's DJ Wanham sacking Aaron Rodgers, forcing the fumble to secure the victory at Lambeau Field. This season was shit. Vikings did not make the playoffs. It was embarrassing how bad the defense was, but thank you, DJ Wanham, for giving us that win against the Packers. We hate the Packers, and that image of you just sacking Aaron Rodgers, his arms like that, it's beautiful, and I want to hand you this beautiful Ole Award. Thank you, DJ.
Well done, DJ Wanham. And you're right. The picture's the best part, where Rodgers looks like he's just getting maybe stabbed multiple times at once in pure anguish. So DJ Wanham, you earned that award. You deserve that award. Well done. Well done. Let's go to the opposite side of things. The worst moment of the season. And there's a lot of them.
Well, let's just go back to when this moment happened. The Vikings were, I believe, 6-6-ish, maybe 6-7, with a great chance to make a push for the playoffs. And then during warmups against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Eric Kendricks feels a tweak in like his, what the hell was it, his calf or some shit. And we never saw him again, and the defense went to a turd. So the Ole goes to Eric Kendricks' injury. Very sad.
Yeah, very sad. After that was done, our defense was done. Our defense was hanging by a pube anyways, and when he was out of there, didn't stand a chance. No. You got guys out there like Hardy Nickerson. Bad news. So horrifying moment.
Yeah, it was awful. But again, it shows how important and valuable Eric Kendricks was. So we learned a tough lesson at the same time. So let's move on to the Broken Heart Award. And this isn't about your second grade girlfriend or even your 10th grade girlfriend with the greasy snaz. This is the broken heart, the player you had high expectations for, but did not come close to meeting them.
Yeah. This one pains me a little bit. I think we both talked him up quite a bit in the offseason. Very excited to see what he does with a full-time job. And came into this season, 0 starts. He started all 15 games this year. Ended with 3.5 sacks. His name is Ifeadi Odenigbo. Mr. Odenigbo gave us hope last year. A lot of hope. That final stretch where he just ripped it up, had 7 sacks. And this year he was almost non-existent. I will give him a little credit, stopping the run, but he didn't live up to it. I'm sorry.
What we found out from Odenigbo this year is his role needs to be moving forward to be that bench player, to come in during a game, come in on passing downs. He came with fire. He came with passion last year. He had 7 sacks, and that's why we were all excited to see him in a starting role, getting more snaps. You can only assume that he's going to have better production. That did not happen, whether he just gets tired or if teams game plan against him. I don't know what it is. Odenigbo clearly not cut out to be a starter. So I do believe he will be back to the bench, to the spot duty next year, and that's probably where he belongs. And I do think he'll have value there. We just learned that he's not a starter, and that broke my heart.
Yeah, and I kind of put a little bit on expectations too. We might have just had too high of expectations for this guy who, aside from coming off the bench, really didn't do anything. So I feel like I get this award. I'm going to take his award.
No, you can't have it.
I want an Ole. I want it so bad.
You won nothing.
All right. Congratulations, Mr. Odenigbo. Look forward to next year you being the comeback player of the year.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert there.
Holy shit. All right. We got next. We got the what the fuck moment of the year. This is a very, very tough category. A lot of good
there's really no wrong answer here. There's no wrong winner.
No.
But there is a winner, and we selected him, and it came in the last game of the season. It came when Dan Bailey, spoiler alert, already won an Ole today. He's gonna win another one because that extra point damn near went out the fucking side door up in row B. That was an extra point that nobody has ever seen before. That thing went bing.
If Robert Stack was still alive, he'd be doing a show from the stadium there in Detroit, how the kick went that way, because it's scientifically impossible. The thing just went off his foot and immediately went sideways. Even Dan, they showed him after, he had look on his face like, what the fuck just happened? Completely confused. I don't even know how that's even possible what he did. We should have got a point for it because it was so impossible.
Should have got like 7 points for it. It was, the worst part is when he just walked directly in a diagonal way. Like, I mean, he was almost on the other team's sideline.
Yeah. He's here today too, but we did not want to put him on camera. So
love you, Dan.
Yeah. Take your Oli.
All right. Next up, the Back to the Future Award. Ooh. This award is something that we should go back in time and maybe not do.
Yeah, if I could call Doc Brown, have him rev up the old shit, I can't think what it's called. The DeLorean. I was actually thinking with the flux capacitor, get that thing revved up, go back to about August 20 something. August
some banana peels,
I believe. August 23rd of 2020.
30th.
Go to Rick Spielman's office, and I would say, don't do it. Don't do it. Do not trade for Yannick Ngakoue. That is your Oli Award winner for the Back to the Future Award.
Yeah, so really this award goes to Rick Spielman to not make that trade at the time. It sounded lovely. Everybody was excited. They should have been excited. One of the best pass rushers in the damn league. But to just flat out chuck him out, 5 games later, 6 games later for nothing, we lose a second round pick. Appreciate the effort, but if we go back in history, we would undo that in a second.
Well, we were all excited because we thought he was going to be on the field with Danielle Hunter. We didn't realize at the time it was just to replace Danielle Hunter. So yes, that did hurt. That did sting. But like you said, you can't really blame him at the time for making the deal. There was an aggressive move. We were all pumped about it. But yeah, knowing what we know now, rev up the old DeLorean. Great Scott. Let's go back in time. Make that not happen.
Wow. All right. Well done. Very good impression. Very good impression. Next up, we got two answers for this one as well. And again, you hit up in the comments who your vote for, and maybe it's neither of them. Most improved player. Most improved player. Who's going to state their case first?
Well, my Oli goes to tight end Tyler Conklin. This guy. This was he won this on the ass end of the season. He wasn't much into the lineup early, but just seeing how he's improved as a pass catcher, the catches he was making, I mean, he's diving out, stretching out. He's got a guy dry humping him midair, still catching the ball. He scored his first touchdown, pushing, fighting. Really, you never saw this from Tyler Conklin before. I was at the point heading into the season of giving up on this guy, and the progress he made just, I don't know what it was, but week 12 to the end of the season, I'm very comfortable with him as the number 2 tight end, and I'm actually very excited for what he can do moving forward. Again, wasn't expecting this from Conklin, and I think he's come a long way this season. Very, very long way.
Well, I'm not going to argue with much of that. My guy is Garrett Bradbury. Bradbury, rookie year, didn't get many people overly excited about the pick. Yes, he's a center, but this year he came in. We all know he's got issues with stopping the pass rush, but his run blocking, very, very good. Got better. Started off the season very, very hot. He might have got a little worn down at the end, but still a better season than he had as rookie. You want to see that from a rookie center, especially one that you invested so much in. My argument with Tyler Conklin is, you say he got better, but he just never saw the field anyways. He just finally saw the field. So I don't know I couldn't tell you if he got better or not. We never really saw him much. He was in limited amount of time out there, where Bradbury, we've seen him actually get better. So that's why I go to Bradbury.
Oh, I would have given it to Bradbury at the midpoint of the season, but I feel like the second half he really fell off. He was back to getting pushed around. You saw him dominated by the Bears, dominated by shit. He's dominated by Jacksonville. He's dominated by shitty D lines like the Cowboys, getting pushed back into Kirk Cousins. I don't think his pass protection is any better than it was a year ago. His run blocking is probably the same. So I don't think he's really improved that much. I thought he was, and I feel like after midpoint of the season, he kind of just regressed to where he was last year. So I feel he's pretty much the same player he was at this point as he was a year ago. So that's why I took it away. I gave it to Tyler Conklin.
Yeah, I mean, Bradbury is never going to be probably a very good pass blocker, but I think he's a top 10 center in the league right now. And if Rudolph didn't get hurt, I don't think Conklin would have had a damn catch.
Yeah, well, he did, and he was awesome.
All right. Well, there we go. Next up, comeback player of the year. What a heartwarming award this is. It's so nice of us to give this out.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, I think there's really only one candidate, really, when you think about it. He was hurt last year most of the season. Comes back this year with 14 touchdowns. I mean, that's insane. It's Adam Thielen. I don't have the stats from last year. I think he played like 9 games. What did he hurt again? Was it his hamstring, some shit? Anyway, one of those nagging injuries that receivers can't handle. Comes back this year fully healthy. Again, and there was games where he made some insane catches, like catches no human should be making. After CeeDee Lamb in the Dallas game made that unbelievable catch, Thielen says, "Hold my beer," and he goes and he ups him with a beautiful catch there in the end zone. You gotta love Adam Thielen. 14 touchdowns coming off a down season. This guy's a stud. This guy's a horse.
Yeah, done deal. You said it all.
Thank you.
The best part about this is he's old. He's 31, coming off an injury like that. You never know what to expect, and he exceeded expectations. He deserved this award, and he got it. Damn it, well done.
Hell yeah, he did. I'm very excited for the next award.
The undrafted Rookie of the Year award.
Oh, the one after that.
Oh, well, the undrafted Rookie of the Year award. Again, we have 2 awards to give out here. Lupagus, go ahead.
Well, to me, it came down to 2 players, Blake Lynch or Dan Chisena, because those are the only ones who saw action. And I'm going Dan Chisena. I know he overshot the return man many times.
Every time.
But he had the speed to go down and chase him down. I wanted to see a little more from him. I'm not going to lie. I would have given to Blake Lynch, but he only really had a game and a half to go off of. Chisena was out there every time. I was trying to remember, what was that stupid-ass thing? Did he, like, down a punt inside the 5? What did he –
he downed a punt, like, standing in the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, it was something very weird. Dan Chisena, he gets it just for the amount he played. That was my criteria here.
All right. Well, my award goes to Courtney Davis, undrafted free agent that we picked up, and unfortunately never played for the Vikings.
You know what? I don't think he's even in the NFL. I don't think he's even in the CFL. I don't think he's in the freaking Russian NFL. And there's still people who think there's something with this guy. I just saw a comment about Courtney Davis.
It's probably from me. Courtney Davis gets this award strictly because of the hope he gave us for a couple weeks or a couple months while he was on the team. Dan Chisena, I'm still giving it to Courtney Davis. Well done, Courtney.
You're gonna lose your vote for next year's OALIES.
All right, next up, award for the biggest off-season need.
Yeah, this could go a couple ways. I don't know what you got. I know what I got, and I'm gonna open my envelope right here. Oh,
this could go in like 24 different ways.
Only goes to the defensive end. To me, Mike Zimmer's defense revolves around the pass rush, and there just was no pass rush this year. You can get to the quarterback. It helps the secondary out, helps the linebackers out. We couldn't. There was so many times. It doesn't matter what team we're playing. Vikings just lacked the pass rush all season long. And they got to have it. So whether it comes from the draft, whether it comes from a free agent, the Vikings have to improve their pass rush. I want to see a defensive end early, whether that's in free agency or the draft in 2021.
Yeah, and not just for a pass rush. We gotta help our boys out in the secondary. They're young. They can't be giving the quarterback 15 seconds back there to throw the ball and make anybody look stupid.
Yep.
Get him on his ass. Help out our young corners. Help their confidence a little bit. We need a pass rusher. We need Quiddy Pay. All right.
We do.
So yes, I agree. Defensive end.
Thank you. Very generous. All right. Here's one. Before the last 2, we got one more. This one's gonna maybe bring a tear to your eye, Onebar. It is the Onebar Lupagus Courage Award. Again, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
This is the player. This guy doesn't get a trophy. He gets a 1989 Donruss Roger Clemens.
Right. I Lupagus won.
The Courage Award, the first annual OALIES Courage Award, goes to the man that deserves it the most. The man that was picture like the lights dimming and the orchestra playing.
I'm hearing it.
The man who went through battle for this team, the man with that big old ass, with those big old set of butt cheeks. If he took a couple hits during the game, he didn't care. He got right back up. Got right back up to fire this team up. A man that doesn't get the credit that he deserves. People think he's overpaid, think he's overrated. Go ahead.
He only goes to Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. Well, to have an offensive line like that, to be on your ass almost half the game, and had his most rushing yards of his career. You're damn right he deserves a Courage Award.
Yeah, he's courageous for just going out and playing football with this shitty line in front of him every single week. You touched on it. The hits he took, no normal human should have just gotten up and brushed it off like it was nothing. Like, I mean, he didn't ever even really look like he was hurt ever. He just get up, go back to the huddle, try again. And he hung in there. God bless Kirk Cousins. You are one courageous son of a bitch. You are not a lion from the Wizard of Oz. You are the opposite. You are a stud. You are full of bravery, and you definitely deserve this award. This Olie award.
I mean, he's been with the Vikings 3 years now. He's missed one game, and it wasn't even because of injury. It was because we played the Bears and throw Sean Mannion's ass out there. And he's never missed a game. Courage Award. And you know what? He's going to win it next year, too.
Maybe Sean Mannion will win it.
No, he doesn't win anything. He wins guy I'd love to have a beer award with. We should have had that one.
We should have had that on there. God
well, we just did. Sean Mannion, congratulations.
I want Britton Colquitt.
Nah, you don't drink anymore.
No, I'll go Sean Mannion then.
All right. Well, hey, that wraps up our OALIES.
No, it doesn't. No,
what do we got left?
We got stud and turd of the year.
You're right. Embarrassed.
Man, this OALIES is going downhill. We're going to not have hosts next year. All right.
Well, let's end on a good note. So
Yes.
let's start with our turd of the year. And everybody already knows the damn answer anyways.
Yep. The Olie goes to guard Dakota Dozier, Minnesota Vikings.
You should set up and drop a hottie on your desk for us quick.
I don't have to make poopy right now.
Yeah, Dakota Dozier. We've talked about him enough. Everybody know. I mean, I think he was turd of the game probably 9 out of the 16 games. And the other 7, we were just being nice. So we've said everything that needs to be said about Dakota Dozier. Congratulations, turd.
Yeah, you reek like shit, and I hope you.
Yeah, we got it. Hey, we're trying to be nice here.
Season. All right, there's a little more intrigue, I think, with stud of the year. You can make a couple cases for a few guys.
There's no intrigue.
But all right, fine. If you want to spoil it, you go ahead.
Dalvin Cook, the best running back in the league.
Oh, he's one of them. I think you got to put Derrick Henry right up there for what he can do. But
this is our big finale here. We're supposed to.
I think Dalvin Cook is the most dynamic back in the league with what he can do, catching the football, explosive plays, making something out of nothing. I love Dalvin Cook. He's tough. He's physical. He's fast. He's everything you want. He's the complete package. He is the Lex Luger of running backs, the total package. Dalvin Cook.
Isn't Lex Luger a bad guy?
No, Lex Luger is a wrestler.
Oh, who am I thinking of? Who's this guy from Superman?
Lex Luthor.
Luthor. All right. And you know what? Just to put a little cherry on top of this award, one of the best things about Dalvin Cook, he's a pretty quiet guy in his first couple of years. Didn't seem like he was really out there. It seems like his teammates absolutely love this guy. I mean, I think they are absolutely madly in love with him. And that's what you want to see when you got a superstar like that. You don't want some guys just thinking he's this arrogant asshole or something like that. He is loved by his teammates, and he's damn good, and he is absolutely the stud of the year.
Yeah, he's as loved by his teammates as I am by my co-host.
Absolutely. It's not even close.
Wow. I'll drink to that.
All right. Now that is wrapping up our Olie Awards. You let us know down in the comments where we may have stepped on our ding-dongs a little bit and correct us. Please do.
Yeah, we need to get a full symphony next year and maybe a beautiful woman to present these awards and maybe actually have a trophy. I'm going to
get somebody back, just randomly send them back there to play the violin.
Well, then we can tell them to shut up when make them when we're giving our speeches. They had to start playing when we talk too long. So
I like it.
All right, we'll figure this out. All right, so here's something to leave on right now. According to astronomy, when you wish upon a star, you're actually a few million years late. That star is dead, just like your dreams.